I think Romania will have a great future. Right at the moment, all the countries of Europe, in fact most of the countries I know, are going through a very bad time economically. I certainly have never known a more wretched time in my lifetime in terms of finance and things like that. But your energy and your drive, your work ethic and your just sheer natural abilities and intelligence will carry you through this. And you have a great future. Romania has a great future. But I have to tell you, the next few years, you're going to scratch your head and wonder whether what I have said is true. Believe me, you have a future, and a great one. My God, I just managed to avoid that one, didn't I? Collapse of cup, very, very difficult.
Well, we are still, all of us are pretty much overly excited to finally have you here again. Right, people?
Now let me ask you something. Are there any supporters of the pointy-eared brigade here? Oh, yes. You see, those little elves get everywhere. And as we all know, it's the dwarves that do the hard work. I imagine that every country in the world has seen Lord of the Rings. It is quite extraordinary. But you guys saw Sliders as well, didn't you? And gargoyles. Gargoyles, yes, indeed. Macbeth, or something like that, yes.
Even Indiana Jones.
Even Indiana Jones. Well, there are rumors of a fifth Indiana Jones, so I'm told. I spoke to Mr. Spielberg about 7 or 8 months ago, maybe a bit longer now, about 7 or 8 months. And I did point out to him that of the Indiana Jones films, 1 and 3 are very good. 2 and 4, well, I missed something. And I said, I don't know what it is, but there must be something missing in 2 and 4. Anyway, I must say I'm rather glad I wasn't in 4. I got asked to be. They were going to send a director over from the States, and they were going to put a green screen up, and I would come in and sit in a chair and clap, and they were going to then put that into the marriage bit at the end. And I thought, no, I don't want to do that. The character's worth a bit more than that. He's great fun, old Scar. Right, so has anyone got any really interesting questions? Yes?
I don't know if it's really interesting.
Hang on, get it closer to your mouth.
That's what she said.
You can imagine the slowness of it, but your eye is moving quickly. Now, on film, you just have to get a move on. And the more I worried about it, the more I started losing sleep over it, I thought. And I went on there's a great guy called Hieronymus who's got a radio show in New York, and I went on his show and we were discussing this, and he had a couple of leading Tolkien scholars, and I said to them, you know, what does Treebeard sound like? And the one answer that I remember back was they sent him a note saying, there's only one actor in the world who can play this. And I thought, yes, James Earl Jones. I told James that, and he tended to agree. But yeah, it's a very tricky thing, I think, and we tried it in all sorts of ways. We tried sort of really slowing the voice right down so it almost sounded like whale noise, you know. And then we thought, no, the thing to do is to try and get all the elements of the tree in. What elements does a tree have? The rattle of the leaves. So we tried to do it with a little bit of a rattle. And then we thought, you know, he's also a tree that moves. So we tried to get the suction of the roots coming out of the ground. And then we tried putting them all on top of each other. And it just went on and on and on, you know, and we just got nowhere. And in the end, we went back to just the basic thing, you know, using a rather more gentle old voice like that, you know. I like it when the little birdies go and sing in my branches, and the field mice run over my roots and they tickle so, and, you know. But he's also got to have an enormous energy and power and strength.